Welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am, as always, your host, Dr. Rufus Xavier, Sarsaparilla, Suck It. So today I'm bringing to you a deck that I found over on Magic GG. I'm not sure what the actual name of the site is, but that's the URL. Off of their traditional standard ranked deck list for January 24th. It's a blue and black one. I've decided to title it Hard Times at the moment. It is a Hullbreaker Horror blue-black deck. DIMIR. So let's take a look at what this deck has in it. We've got Consider, which is, you may look at the top card of your library, you can put it into your graveyard, and then you draw a card for one. We got Bloodchief's Thirst, which is a low-end creature removal, and it also takes care of planeswalkers. If you got 4 mana, it'll take it out regardless of whether low-end or high-end, so that's a pretty decent card. Syncopate, it says it's counter target spell unless the controller plays X, and it only costs 1 blue, and then whatever you can throw into it. And then you exile that card instead of putting it into the owner's graveyard. That seems pretty extreme for a counter spell. We got Jwari Disruption, which could be a land or counter target spell unless the controller pays 1. Infernal Grasp, which destroys target creature, you lose 2 life. Parasitic Grasp, which has got a cleave ability, but it's deals 3 damage to target, human. You gain 3 life. If you pay, I guess, the 3, you could do it to anything. Powered Kill takes out any non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. It's amazing how many times you want to kill an angel, demon, devil, or dragon when all you have is this card. Meathook Massacre, my favorite card, the sweeper of legend. Love, love, love it. We got Behold the Multiverse, which allows you to go get some cards. You scry 2 and then draw 2. Serpentine Curve. I'm not familiar with this one at all. So you create a 0/0 green and blue fractal token creature, put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is 1+ the total number of instants or sorcery cards that you own in exile and in your graveyard. So that's definitely something that's probably better later. And since it costs 4, hopefully you'll have some stuff in the graveyard by then. We got Memory Deluge, which is, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast the spell, which is going to be, what, 4. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. So you got a little bit more graveyard or library love there. Baleful Mastery, which exiles target creature or planeswalker. And if you only pay 2 to do it, the opponent gets to draw a card. If you pay 4, then they just get to lose it and they get nothing. So that's a lot like Bloodchief's Thirst. We got Lier, Disciple of the Drowned, which cannot be countered, costs 5 to put out, and each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback. So that will kind of hurt the Serpentine Curve, but up until that point, Lier, I thought this was a woman before. It looks like it's a guy. Anyways, this one's pretty nasty when it comes out. I've been the victim of this card for quite a while. They start going to crazy over whatever's in their graveyard. I love this card. We it doesn't see play anymore. I thought that it was out of standard at this point, but apparently it's still riding on the bleeding edge. Shadow's Verdict costs 5, but it wipes the board. It exiles all creatures and planeswalker with a mana value, regardless of how powerful they actually are, but mana value of 3 or less from the battlefield, and all creature and planeswalker cards with mana value of 3 or less from all graveyards. So this is going to take out your white weenies, your goblins. It's just going to destroy them. So this is an excellent sweeper card. I'll get around to the top later. We got Blood on the Snow, which is great. I love the way that it will bring back creatures and or planeswalkers, depending upon the amount of snow mana played. We got Professor Onyx. She's a very stable planeswalker. And you bring her out, you get to force an opponent to sacrifice a creature. Also, though, for +1, you get to filter through your library looking for the cards you want. We got 2 of the Hullbreaker Horrors in here. Now, usually when this guy hits the table, I usually just give up. You have to be able to get rid of this guy. The worst part is that a lot of times you try to target it, and the person will just play a spell and return him back to his hand and play him again the next turn. You can't counter it, and he just otherwise he'll just keep returning all of your stuff to your opponents to your hand. And so he is just really good. If I was almost thinking that he was going to get banned, but apparently he made it through. Probably because he is too new, so they didn't want to get rid of him yet. But this guy he's way too powerful in my opinion. Another one of those blue cards that probably shouldn't be around, and we're going to try playing with him today. So we have Ice Tunnel, which is Snowland. We've got not Snowland, not Snowland, not Snowland. Yeah, it's hard to believe we don't have that much Snowland. Why wouldn't we swatch out the Snowland? Well, we'll try it the way that it is, because that Blood on the Snow isn't quite as powerful without the Snowland. We got Field of Ruin to take out other people's manlands. We got our own manlands in the Hive of the Eye Tyrant and the Hall of the Storm Giant. Other than that, we got some regular lands, we got some dual lands, and we got some more dual lands right here and here. So a lot of slow land, but this is a control deck, so that is okay. So I'm going to push apply styles to make it look all snazzy. We'll say done, and we'll go and see what this deck can do. All right, we're taking on Adeptus Kustodes. Custodes. I don't know. And we've got 2 mana. Got some considers, some low-end stuff. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's see how that's going to work out there. I'll go the slow boat. So I'm thinking I'll be playing consider, looking for some more land, but I'm not in any hurry at the moment. All right, we'll pop out this, and we will go for consider. I'll keep it. Let's go for the next one. I'll keep it. Okay, we need 6 for her. I've got 4 land over time here. What are we playing up here? Golgari? Okay, 5 land now. Good. Okay, I can still afford to be slow. And I got the ability to counter, so let's let it ride. Do I care about that guy? Nope. I mean, I could sweep all these guys. Alright, we got plenty to play here. Let's see. This is not going to be slow. So there we go. Let's see. Should I sweep? Because I can only do 2 right now. Do I have enough black? Yeah, I got enough black. Let's leave it. I'm sure from his perspective, he's worried that I'm going to try to counter something. Because I would be. What's he doing up there? He's got some blue mixed in as well. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do a Meathook Massacre coming up here. All right, so let's Meathook for 2. 1, 2. Go and pick your lesson. Yeah, Syncopate seems way too popular. Counters for lots of currencies X. Just seems way too cheap. It seems kind of a waste to take out a Meathook with that. He must just want another land desperately. There's another Syncopate. Alright, I'm going to put out Field of Ruin. And we'll call it. I'm going to try to counter whatever the hell he's going to try to pull with all that mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7. There's 7. Let's see, what does he got to do? Pay 2 more, have a good time. Pass to attackers. Take out the manland. I'll go for a black. Another counterspell. Man, I'm feeling icky. Alright, so let's play black for this. How many got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Too much. This cannot be countered. Super. So that's an instant though. It can. It's not a demon, devil, angel, dragon. Should I just go for... Yep, I'm going to. Manland! That sucks. Is that a non-counterable? Nope, I could have countered it. I could Professor Onyx that thing though. Alright, here we go. Professor Onyx. Alright, and we'll be done. What do they got there? A whole lot. I only got the ability to do it. They got more than enough. Their own planeswalker. It's just this art. Okay. Untap land, turn it into a thing. Yeah, it's not good for her. See you later, Liliana. Alright, let's take a look to see what we got coming up next. Yeah. Do I actually want to get something or not? Scry 2. Gosh dang it. I kind of want to go for the attack. Alright, here we go. Okay, so 1 mana, I would require him to tap all his mana to make any sort of counterspell worthwhile. He still has some mana. Is he all super tapped out? Sounds good. What? Do I have to pay at least 1 for that? Oh, I see. He just has to pay 0, which he did by not paying anything. Dang it. Alright, lesson learned. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, draw a card, dude. Draw a card. We got instant. Let's just chill. I can do all this on his turn. That's perfectly fine. So what I got there, I got 4 mana. Look at me playing like I'm a blue player. Ooh, I'm playing on your turn. Yeah, go ahead. So I have to let go because I can only counter if I can out-mana him, and he can out-mana me at this moment. Yeah, don't care. I think I'm gonna suck that thing's life. Pass to attackers. Or should I just go ahead and do this? No, no. Come on, something good. Wow, that's a whole lot of nothing good. What is this? Instant, 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 instant. We're done. I go for the 7, but then I'd be left with nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're done. Gotta be chill. Yeah, he's got too much mana for my counter spell. I can... Oh, what am I gonna do here? Make him pay for everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever. 5, 6. Let's try that. Autopay. Yeah, great. All right, so let's send in the hammer. Put out that as a land and end our turn. Was that I can't play spells on his turn? And they can play mine. Alright, Smokey Joe. Play him if you got him. That seems like he's just blowing my cards away. And that doesn't seem right. Okay, there's your 1 blocker. That's too much. I don't have the ability to get rid of that guy. What am I gonna do here? Just gotta play it. There's no humans out, so that's not gonna work, is it? There's the block. Nothing I can do about it. Draw a card. I don't think that's going to do anything for me. Got another land. All right, come on, Adeptus, you can do it. Okay, well, you've got me. Just go. Alright, this is showboating at this point, everybody. Just do it. The game's over. And we're conceding. Alright, sorry you had to see that, but we didn't have it in us. Alright, we're going against Nerdy, I believe. Nerdy. The 3-3. We got all blues. Well, let's give that a shot. See how this works. So let's see, that counter spell. Counter target spell, we'll keep it. Unless its controller plays X, the spell's countered this way, exile it instead. We got a black, which is good. So let's just play the blue, so that way we can play this to start off with. Do I really need another one? Sure. Well, I'm really putting a lot into this Hullbreaker, aren't I? Alright, we now have the ability to counter. Right, he goes for something that costs 3 mana. Four mana. Let's rock it. That does not cost 4 mana. And a Screw Swarm. And that would be exactly the kind of thing that we want to counter. And another counter. Yep, there's the rage. A halfling rage. Alright, there's 4. And we have another Syncopate. Oh, the humanity. Nope. There we go. That's bad for them. Of course, I have no mana, so what can I do about it? But all right, there's the 6, and they can only do 3. So they could do 4 points of damage. I'm not going to do it. We will pass. Let's do a Memory Deluge. I see, you get the extra cards from the flashback version of it. Choose 2. 1 and 2. My turn. Okay, there's our 7 for the Hullbreaker. And no attacks. Of course, I am manned out. If he goes crazy on me, and I can't do anything about it. Running 7. All right, what I'd like to do is I'd like to consider something for a second. Sure. And then, let's see, I got tons of mana left. Let's go ahead and put this one out. And let's return that to our hand. What does this guy have? Not much going on. We'll go attack over to here and attack over to there. And we'll be done. I got 2 mana available to me, which means that I can syncopate, provided they chaw out entirely. Of course, if I do that, I can always use the Hullbreaker Horror too. And they're fine with that. More land, huh? Sure. Why wouldn't I? Did I not do enough? They had some hidden land I wasn't paying attention to. We got some real syncopate there. Okay, so I got some meat. They can do a total of 4 points of damage, so we shall attack that guy. Okay, we got lots of mana left. I got what? 3, 4, 5, 6. Memory Deluge, Syncopate, all that's good stuff. Yeah, that's gonna happen. What has he got? Nothing? There we go. Oh, it feels horrible being victorious by way of a counterspell. We're playing against... What is this? mnstrgdflla. mnstrgdflla, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Syncopate, Serpentine Curve, and a little looking ahead. Those cost 4. We got 4. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. That is cool. We'll go ahead and put that one out. Blue, black. Ghoulish Procession. Okay, here's number 2, and we are done for the moment. Oh, I see, that's a foretell, huh? He can have it, apparently. Of course, I can just kill him. You're the devil. We'll get a couple of zombies out of the deal. And I will syncopate my way into the future. Yeah, that's that kind of thing. Auto pay. Alright, I need another blue if I want to do anything interesting, so let's blue up. What is that? Sorcery, an instant. This is only going to be a 3 at this point. So let us just chill out, take the extra 2. Another one of those, huh? I can't do anything about it. That is even worse. What is he getting out of the deal? Is he going to kill one to create another one? My turn, huh? Let's Memory Deluge. What do we want? Yeah, we'll take here, and we'll take... Do we want another mana? Sure. So I can have 5 on this turn. 4 is going to pretty much do it for me though, so I'll slow it down for that one. And we'll pop out this. What does the guy do otherwise? Exploit. He just, whenever a creature you control exploits a non-token creature, create a zombie. Okay. That guy's a token generator. Time for some learning. Oh, I'm sorry, Liliana. I'm sorry. I should have been able to protect you better. Yeah, what's the point? I'm taking some beats here. Alright, 1 mana available. Nothing to do but look like we could do something. Yeah, okay, whatever. Have a good time. It's the hook! Man. Alright, Jwari Disruption. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7's right here. Let's lay down the law. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this as land. Let's pop it again. You're just gonna try to block? Alright, that's fine. He's gonna create some little dudes. Resolve. Resolve. And let's go ahead and pop this. Another one, huh? No. Yes! Yeah, that's hard for us, but that Shadow's Berserk is going to be beautiful. Except for the fact then we're going to get a bunch of little dudes from that one. Yeah, okay, we're almost dead. This is not good. Alright, so do I need to play defense is the problem here. I got lots of Memory Deluges. I got a couple of dudes, pretty much one that I can play with. Thing is, anytime I do anything that's going to happen, God, what's going to happen here? I think I'm going to die. I think that's all there is to it. Let's just pay for this the old-fashioned way. 1 and 2. We'll play for this. And I don't need more land at the moment. There's a Hullbreaker Horror. He'd be really good, I think. Alright. Did we just turn this game around? Can I do this in a good way? We'll play a black. If I play this card right here, what am I going to do? How can I get rid of a couple of things? Can I just go to Crazy Town here? So that's not destroying, it's just popping a guy back. There we go! Jesus! Man, that was crazy. Alright, so this is the deck that I entitled Hard Times. It needs a much better name than that. You know, I'm not sure what it is at this moment. Probably I'll make something up for it. But this deck performed. The problem was, it is as they would say, a big brain deck where you have to think, you have to plan, and you need to move yourself around and do all the things you need to do to keep things going. So I just think that I am just not exercised enough to do this. I felt dirty countering as much as I did. That's just a horrible way to play a game. And I did it a lot. Because not only was I doing it just across the board, but also then when Lier came out, I was doing it from the graveyard to people. I felt so awful. But then again, I didn't let them do what they wanted to do. Jwari Disruption could also have been done, but as you see, I didn't really use it for that. We needed a lot of mana, and this ended up becoming mana more, I think, almost all the time. Consider was great, considering the fact that we were using it to fetch cards and to power up Hullbreaker Horror to just bounce crap out of the way. And that guy is so beefy at 7/8. What are you going to do about that? I had Shadow's Verdict in my hand once, but the problem is with those double enchantments, anything I would kill, I guess Exile would have done it. Never mind, it would have been fine because it's not destroying those cards, it would be exiling it, so therefore it wouldn't have generated the zombies. I just need to, as they say, read your cards, bud. So these cards did very well. This collection of them, you're basically searching for the things you need. You had a bunch of creature and planeswalking killing stuff. You had a bunch of counter spells in here. So yeah, it's blue doing what blue does, mixed with black doing what black does. But at the end of the day, it comes down to trying to get to Lier and then having complete access to everything in your graveyard. And then finally the Hullbreaker Horror. This is where the end of the game happens for you. He comes out, and then you just start taking control of everything. So what would be the problem here? The big problem would be that you get your Hullbreakers exiled, both of them. They're just gone. At which point, I don't know what you're going to do. You really don't have a lot going on otherwise. I relied entirely on my man lands. That Hall of the Storm Giants, that was doing double duty there for me for a while. I was about to try to get the Hive of the Eye Tyrant working. I'd almost say, this is what I think. I think we need to put snow lands in here, maybe beef up the man lands a little bit. And that would probably help even things out a little bit so that we have some work for us, because this card is light when it comes to actual creatures. And you're just taking a punishment up until that point. I mean, there's only one Blood in the Snow. So, that's not really going to help you out too much. But, the counter spells keeps things from getting out of hand. Your creature kills just keep those creatures at bay. This helps you. There's a couple of things on here that likes you wipe the board. So, did this deck do well? Yes. Was it fun? I'm sure that there are some people who think this is the best thing ever. I felt kind of dirty, but I was impressed by its ability to take control, to survive, and then ultimately to win. So what am I going to rate this deck? I've got to give it a solid A. I don't think it's an A+. I don't think it's a super deck that's going to win, 3 out of 4 games. But this is, it's going to be in the 60% range, maybe top 50s or something. So it's definitely an A level deck. I think it's good. And I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you'll enjoy playing with it. That is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of uncommonly good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.